Health-wise, everyone's good. Everyone's good to go. So nothing new that way. Donovan, obviously hit a big minute mark the last time, so that's good. And then a reminder, just with the fans, obviously tomorrow, it'd be an emotional day for a lot of people. You know, especially those that have, just dealt with, family, friends, loved ones in their battle with cancer. Those they've lost. It's always been a highlight. I think my wife Andrea, over the years, has done an incredible job, especially at Rhode Island. But now I think this year there's a lot more emphasis, with the buttons and trying to honor, the family that everyone's lost along the way.
Is that your father-in-law? Is that who that is?
Father-in-law. It's my father-in-law Ken. So, all right, questions?
8-day respite between games, good for you guys?
I think the positive was getting Donovan a lot of practice reps. Obviously, we're I think we got tired of practice a little bit in terms of just wanting to play. I think we had a good stretch of games, so I think the boys probably earned a little bit of rest, but then they probably just didn't like these many practices with me.
What did you work on during that? Was there a real emphasis on something?
Yeah, rebounding. We got destroyed by these guys the first time on the backboard. We got away with some things from a defensive standpoint, where we lost the edge on drives and just some different things. Some things we could have done better offensively. I think you study the first game. You try to anticipate different things that both teams will do, and then you also do some self-study and just work on some general things that just you need to be better at.
That game last year, since then, you've only lost 4 games. Kind of took off after that.
Yeah.
Do you think back that? That's pretty incredible. 4 losses in a year.
Yeah. Listen, we've the last year and a half, we've been great. So, you can hit some different adversities at some different times in the season. We've been, the program is in great shape.
What do you even credit that to? Like, how do you keep to sustain that kind of success? It's difficult.
Yeah, listen, this culture, was built by this coaching staff here. I got an excellent staff, as good a staff or better than anyone, and then they've just helped me attract the right group of players that have built a culture, and I think we play responsible basketball all over the court. We defend, we play good offense. We're generally a really good rebounding team. We play hard as hell, and we don't care who gets credit. So we've got a good formula.
Was there a step from last year to this year, though, where last year you did have that lull in January? Is it the winning the championship and the confidence that it brought with this team?
I think it was even, just before that. I thought the way that we closed the regular season, we closed the regular season strong. The only games that we lost were, was that Xavier game at home where we obviously got down 11-0 or whatever that was, and then the Creighton game on the road, which we nearly sent to overtime with Jordan's 3, and the only other game that we lost during that stretch was Marquette semis at a Big East tournament. So we only last year lost to the best teams in the country once it got later in the season. So I think it. We got the confidence that a championship level program has.
You talked about them driving into the lane the last time you played them and scoring a lot of points inside. Is that something that with Donovan back you could change, or can you not point it to one guy?
Some aspects of that, like the defensive rebounding, Donovan can change. I think, listen, when you're blocking out in this league, you got to be prepared to get pushed in the back. It happens nightly. It's probably happening in Providence as we speak. And you got to be able to hold your ground and be able to go get the ball. It's what makes this conference so unique, is that those don't get called a lot. So yeah, you gotta. I think some of those things, defensive rebounding, but if you don't guard the ball and not give up the edge and dribble penetration, if you get quick spun in the post, and wedge dribbled, I mean, you're going to get scored on, and Donovan can't fix all those things.
Any particular players you want to get going, kind of as you get back into it?
Yeah, I mean, I think we would love to get the bench. I think, Solo, Jalen Stewart, just getting those guys, more minutes. I mean, getting to 9, I think, is critically important for us, as Phil's standing here.
After
Just
that,
noticed him, too.
He sneaks
After
up
they-
like that.
He just sang Bobby happy birthday, too, for the
Did he?
group. Yeah, so Phil.
is that on video?
We had to do it a second time because Phil wasn't into it the first time.
It was out of
and then the
sorts,
second
so we
time
had
he
to get
cried.
everybody
He
on
was
the same
really
page.
solid.
It's a tough song to remember too.
It is, I know. He's a snarky guy.
At this age.
They after they lost you, they won 3 straight. They beat Providence by 20 there, and competitive at Creighton. Do you see the difference with them now?
Yeah, you watch the film and you see you're seeing like a top 30 team. You're seeing a top 30 team in the country, top 35 in terms of quality of defense, quality of offense, quality of rebounding. 3 guys on the perimeter that can get 20. They're freshmen right now. Swain and Green are playing really well for them. They got bodies in the front court, just like physical guys all over the place. They can play small with Swain. They're hard to beat. I mean, we need to play better than we did the first time, and then we need an awesome crowd tomorrow. We need a crowd that's engaged from the start, like we did in the Creighton game here at XL, where it was a real true advantage, to play that game at Gamble because the crowd was into it from the start and no prompting and didn't need us to start playing well. They helped us play well.
They'll have the 04 team there tomorrow too. That should help things out. Is that pretty exciting for you guys?
Yeah, it's exciting. I saw Ashley Battle is in here today too. I saw Tarasi up top, maybe popped in for a second. She was used to the language she heard when she popped in. So, it was just cool to have all these great teams with UConn and then our men's team from 04, was here. So, Talik, he's going to be way up.
The scouting at the same time.
Yeah, he will not be behind bench, I guarantee you that.
Do the guys get emotional or excited about having the old team back, or a lot of them not even recognize them because it was so long ago?
Yeah, I mean, I think in most places probably no, but we harp on the history here. We talk about our history, the tradition. Coach Calhoun was at practice a couple days ago, and the players have a really unique relationship with him. And as he was leaving towards the end of the practice, they all ran out of the drill and fist bumped him on the way out. So I mean, we embrace our history and tradition, and we're proud of it. Now we're proud to be creating our own.
Thank
All right,
you.
guys.
Thanks.
See ya.